Okay, y'all, so you're just gonna think of a number between 1 and 3, and we're gonna pull some cards to find out what your next blessing is. So we have group number 1. We are ready for you. What did you get? You got companionship. Okay, so your next blessing is going to be in the form of some sort of partnership or perhaps a romance. So let's find out some more. This is, I see, like, if you notice this handshake here, all right, we have some harmony coming into a situation that perhaps there was no harmony before. So I don't know if this is a relationship or a business partnership, but it might be, it could be both, or it could be one or the other, but you know what is going on with you. So here we have the opposite of Libra, which we got right over here, which is Aries. So here's we have lust. So for a lot of you, this might be a partnership, someone that you have been lusting after. It could be that you or this person have a lot of like Libra Aries access in your natal charts, but there is something here that's gonna come into fruition in regards to someone who you've been lusting over, or perhaps they've been lusting, oh yeah, over you. So now that we have seduction here with Jupiter and Pisces, some of you have been fantasizing about this person, and this person has been fantasizing about you. So I'm seeing something coming into fruition either during Pisces season or perhaps before. Right now, as I'm filming this, we're in Aquarius season, but let's just say if you're watching this at a later point, it could be within the next 6 weeks, okay? Something is going to come into fruition. You might try to seduce this individual, or this individual might try to seduce you. There's definitely something coming up in terms of romance. Let me get like a little card over here. So how is this a blessing for you? So we got bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. So I'm gonna be really honest. It could be a business partnership. Maybe it's like a boss employee dynamic, but I'm feeling more this might be some sort of like romantic partnership that you actually meet someone and they're able to help satisfy your financial needs in some way. If that is absolutely not the case, then this is going to be an offer from a boss, okay? Or you might be the boss and you might see potential in an employee to, whatever. I don't know why, but I'm seeing these 3 scenarios, okay? One might be boss employee. You're the boss, and you have a thing for one of your employees. Maybe you find them attractive. Could go either way, but you want to offer them some potential. Or this could be you meeting a person who is going to be your partner, who is going to offer you some sort of financial compensation or reward or something. There's going to be something that's going to kind of swoop in and pay your bills. Or this can be you and your current partner, or someone that you are romantically involved in, actually creating something that is going to bring the both of you a lot of financial achievement, okay? But I'm really feeling more it's like a love relationship. So let me just get some. Okay, yeah. So we have here appreciation and vision. So I'm seeing that, like, mostly I'm feeling a love reading that's going to bring you some financial benefit as well. So you might be deciding to go into business with your partner, and one of you might become the boss, the other one might become the subordinate. I mean, typically a lot of times that's the way it works in a relationship. Like, someone is the boss, you know what I mean? Whether on the external or the internal. But I'm seeing that you're about to be offered some sort of like reward or some sort of opportunity that is going to propel this partnership to a new level. This is something that you have been dreaming about, okay? So you might have thought about starting a business with your partner, like as like a side gig or something. And if that is the case for a few of you, then yes, this is the message that definitely you should do this. Also, if this is only a romantic situation, this person is going to bring you a lot of prosperity and abundance, and it's not going to be like you're even asking for it or looking for it. This person genuinely wants to take care of you, and they are going to lavish you with gifts, and they are going to show you extreme affection. So that's what I got for group number 1. Let's move on to group number 2. All right, group number 2, here we go. Those of you who chose number 2, we have this here. Now we have Mercury in Sagittarius, so we see, it's interesting here, we see kind of like a globe, but it's like a flat earth. We see a sarcophagus. So your next blessing is you're coming out of a period of death and rebirth. So you could be discarding an old way of life or an old way of doing things and exchanging it for a new way of looking at the world. Some of you might have recently gone through a spiritual awakening. Okay, so look here, we have some clarity, gavel involvement with the law. So I feel like this group might be very esoterically inclined, because this gavel, I'm not really feeling it like a law, like, a courtroom or whatever, although it could be, but I'm not really sensing that. I'm sensing that this could be you are learning and beginning to open up to expanding your consciousness to the laws of the universe, and you feel like you've been coming out of a deep fog, and I feel like this is your blessing. It's not necessarily tied to any one specific thing like career, finance, or relationship, or family members, or whatever, but your personal well-being, mental health is definitely improving because you are learning the laws of spirituality, and you are coming out of this hermit shell, I want to say. Okay, so you are kind of like you've been hiding yourself. Maybe you felt like you were isolated and lonely for a long time. I don't know why I'm picking that up for this group, but I feel like if you are not sensing that you have anyone that's walking your path with you, you are about to be rewarded with some people who are like-minded. I feel like some of you really just went through like a crazy spiritual awakening. I don't know why, but let's see this now with more clarity. We have risk here, okay, and this is Saturn and Aries, and I'm sensing that some of you might have been, like I said, very isolated and alone, but you've also been hiding this aspect of yourself or your spirituality, and your next blessing is to really bestow this key of spirituality onto others, and you are going to encounter individuals, or maybe one individual that is going to seek your counsel in some way, and they're going to want to learn about your experiences in spirituality. And once you open that door, you're going to be more comfortable to be talking about like esoteric and occult things with other individuals, and this is going to bring a slew of abundance to you. Okay, so with this here, someone will try to make you do something against your will. I'm honestly sensing that this is a representation of your 3D ego, and your ego might have been trying to rebel against this like spiritual awakening that you have recently achieved, and the way that you break out of this ego so you are not anymore isolated, that you actually invite in like-minded energies into your circle, is to talk about it. And I'm sensing that this person, it could be a person you're about to meet or someone you already know, but they're going to ask you something, and it's going to strike a chord within you to talk about something occult or esoteric in spirituality. Once you open that door, they're going to be very appreciative of your knowledge, and it's going to be the start of an influx of like-minded individuals, so you aren't feeling entirely alone. And this is your next blessing. All right, let's go to pile number 3. Those of you that chose the number 3 here. Okay, so we have Mars in Libra. All right, choice. So some of you, I'm going to get some more clarity. Some of you might have been hesitating over a decision. What is this? We have money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Okay, so for some of you guys, I want to get some more clarity. This is kind of, let me see. I just want to see what we're looking at here, because it could be a whole bunch of shit. Oh boy. Okay, so now we have affair, Venus and Leo. So, some of you are about to embark on a new adventure. I feel like some of you might be at a crossroads of like leaving a spouse or someone that you feel like has been your partner in something for a long amount of time. You might have been hesitating over this decision because you're unsure of the unknown, and quite frankly, it scares you. And the thing is here, some of you might have been involved in an affair or want to be involved in an affair. Some of you are really looking at where the grass is greener and it's not in your current situation. Those of you that know who you are, this applies to you. So whatever you decide to do, I don't give a fuck because it has nothing to do with me. I'm just reading cards, okay? So I don't care. Do what your heart is calling you to do. And if that is having an affair for some, hey, it's going to be a new experience, okay? If that is ending things and then embarking on a new journey with someone new and you just ended things abruptly, hey, do your thing, okay? But your heart right now will tell you what is the right thing to do. Those of you that have been involved in an affair, I feel like this is exhilarating and it's a new adventure, and you feel like you've really hit the jackpot with this new person, because I'm sensing that this situation that you were in was comfortable, but it wasn't really doing it for you, okay? And your next blessing is really embarking upon this new journey, whatever it is. So it could be ending a marriage, it could be ending a relationship, it could be moving out, it could be moving on with someone new. But I'm sensing that you've been hesitating over this because you've been thinking about it for a while, and you're like, fuck, like, maybe some of you feel guilty, like you have a history with this person. And listen, this person, this is going to be only for some. This person that you have a quote history with, if you're not into them totally 100%, if it's not a fuck yes, it's a fuck no. And this person, I'm gonna be honest, they deserve someone who's 100% into them, as do you. And if you are not 100% into this person, it is time for you to move on for their benefit. So that was some weird advice, but we have broom. Look at this, new home, new attitude with the boat. So some of you might literally be traveling. Some of you might have had a long distance affair with someone. It could have been an emotional affair. It could be like just you romanticizing about someone else that you feel is far away from you. I'm being really honest. If this is the case, then you need to get on it and follow your heart. I don't know why this is coming up, okay? So whatever you decide to do, or whatever you already have been doing, it's time for a new outlook on this, because you've been weighing the pros and cons, I feel like, for such a long time. You've been going back and forth. Look at this. This shit fucking spilled. It melted. That's your sign. Look at this. We got another motherfucker right here. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. You moving forward away from the tried and true is going to bring you benefit, whether you see that right now or not. But either way, I feel like you're being pulled towards this new adventure or this new person. So however you want to cut ties, cut cords, whatever, with the old way, this is your sign. And this group is so specific. I'm feeling you need to move on, okay? Some of you might have already moved away from this person, mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever. You already moved on. It's time to pursue this new avenue, this new prospect, this new person, okay? And if you are wondering, should you stay in this relationship or in this marriage or what, even in this job, even though I'm more sensing it's a relationship, what you need to do is understand that this person that you are hesitant about, they deserve someone who is fully there. You know what I mean? So if you're hesitant, it's better for you and it's better for them for you to pursue and follow your heart, because if you strike the jackpot, I don't know if that's the proper words, but whatever. If you hit the jackpot, yeah, strike, hit, whatever the fuck, okay? You slap in that jackpot. Okay, so if you slap the jackpot with this new person and you feel guilty, oh, but I left so-and-so and now I'm happy, and trust and know that they'll find happiness, better happiness than they had with you, because you weren't fully into this motherfucker the whole time, okay? This is your sign right here, goldfish. Boom. Sign of abundance, okay? You will strike gold in this new venture, but stop weighing the pros and cons. Stop any type of guilty thoughts. You're going to feel worse if you let this situation continue and your heart is not invested in it. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys, group number 3. And this concludes this reading. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful stroll.